Kentavious or KCP?
KCP is fine.
Okay. We'll double check.
How do you like that heat and humidity?
I mean, I'm from Georgia. You know, this is fine. This is good weather.
KCP, you obviously had a lot of choices at your disposal. You know, when you're a guy like that and you hit free agency, what makes you choose Orlando?
I would say, you know, just by me watching and timing in from afar, the effort, the energy they put into playing 48 minutes. You got stars and Paulo, Wagner, all the boys, like guys is coming up, subs. I know Carl Anthony. A lot of guys like I'm familiar with, and just about watching them play, and being relentless on both ends, made my choice pretty easy. I just wanted to come in and fit right into this organization and just do what I do. Shoot the ball and play defense.
KCP, you did say though that you see yourself fitting in here, and you were obviously an integral part to 2 championship teams over these last couple of seasons. You see that same kind of trajectory with this group and just really the continuity that's already presented here?
Yes. For me, defense wins games, and it also is going to win your championship. So the more we can focus on that end, I know everything else is going to fall in place. The offensive game is going to come, shots will start falling. The flow of the game seems much better when you focus on the defensive end, and then everything else is just flowing.
Did you sign with this team with the idea that you could win a 3rd championship?
Hey, I'm always chasing the championship, but that was one of my ideas, like just, seeing their progress, them making to the playoffs, taking Cleveland to a Game 7. That was enough for me. They got a little bit of taste of that pressure and what it takes, to make it past the first round. So I'm just excited, to be a part of it.
Have you been in touch with the guys at all, and what kind of interaction have you had?
Not most of them. Through Instagram, they're just as much as excited as I am, and we're just ready to get after it.
Paolo specifically, what stands out to you about his play from what you've seen from afar?
Just his knowledge of the game, him being patient in certain situations, making plays for his teammate, get his teammates involved. Being so much of a little bit of a leader that I've seen from him, and just being him. He's a great kid, and I'm looking forward to being alongside him.
What do you feel? You mentioned watching the team from afar. What do you feel that you can add to the team to help them get beyond the first round after watching them get there last year?
I would say, for me, just staying locked in. You can lose focus on the goal or the task at hand. Being patient. Just being that humble leader. I would say bringing that to the table. I feel like it's going to help you guys out a lot. Being that veteran guy with 2 championships, and just bringing that mentality over here as well.
You come to Orlando with a great reputation for shooting, defensive, and also a really good locker room guy. What do you pride yourself most on?
I would say all of it. That's just me being who I am, being humble, and coming into a new organization. Not trying to be that type of guy come in and demand things. For me, it's just if I'm me fitting in and just having these guys, I would say just gravitate to me, and just make it easier for them, for us to get along,
What is Jeff Weltman said that he hopes that you impart some of your championship mentality on the younger guys. What is a championship mentality in your mind?
Just being, I would say, making sacrifices. I would say the biggest part, making sacrifices, being able to, learn on the go. I would say being able to switch up anything on the fly, and just being relentless and humble. I would say, just everything is going to take sacrifices to make it there.
Jeff, do you know Coach?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do you? Yeah. Do you know Coach Mosley at all?
I've been knowing him since my rookie year, but not as much. But we spoken here and there, and just I'm excited to be a part of his team. And being coached by him and stuff like that. But he's a great coach. I talked to him like a week ago maybe, and it's been good so far.
Jeff Weltman mentioned earlier just your defensive tenacity and how much pride you take on that end. And Jalen Suggs obviously just made an all-defensive team this past year. Do you guys see yourself being the best defensive backcourt in the NBA this upcoming season?
I'm going to go and say it right now. We might be making it again together next year. So I do pride myself on that end. I was promoting myself, last season to also make that all-defensive team. But, congrats to him, and being alongside him, I think we are going to be one of the best, backcourt defensive team in the league.
When you look at the advanced metrics, you're a guy that is guarding the other team's best player. You were top 5 in that. He was top 5 in that. What does it take? What kind of mindset does it take to have that approach every night?
Being disciplined, and not gambling as much as possible. I would say just staying within the game plan that the coach has for you defensively, and using your knowledge of your skill, what you have, like to get around screens and stuff like that. I feel like mostly just staying within the game plan, it'll put you in the right position, to be successful.
How many teams could you have signed with?
I don't know. This is the only one right now. We're going to close the deal.
Was it difficult to leave Denver?
No, it took a while to think about it, I would say, to make my decision on if I'm going to leave or not, but no sense of me waiting to see if they was going to come back with an offer or offer me anything. But my first priority is my family. I make sure we good, at any point, and just being able to be a part of this organization. They wanted me just as much as I wanted to be on this squad as well. So and that made it much easier to sign here too.
Everyone good? This is a fairly young team you're joining. Are you ready to be the veteran of the group?
I've been that for a while now. But yeah, I'm ready. Like I said earlier, I just want to come over here and bring my championship mentality, the knowledge I know from the teams I've been on, also my leadership, just being that vocal leader on the court and off the court, and just being able to get these guys, and get us to stay connected. The more we can stay connected and have that chemistry together, it's going to make the season easier.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.